All right, here we go. Morgan, I don't know if you know how many points you had, but put that headset on, you'll be able to hear me. I said, I don't know if you know how many points you had, but you had 30.
30?
30 points. Is that the best night you've had all year?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, I've watched you play, and you've been pretty good all year, but I've never seen you play as good as you played tonight. You really needed to play well because the game was so tight early, and they were hitting everything they did, and you kept the Wildcats in it. In the first quarter alone, you had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points, and then you matched that with 8 more points in the second. But a great night for you. You shot 5 threes and just had an incredible night. If you're going to do it, you want to do it in the county championship.
Yes, sir.
And you just had a great night. I was so impressed with how well you shot. But talk about it. Talk about what it meant to you to come in here and play so well.
A lot, for real. I don't know. I just want to win it.
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
So you got one more year, too.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
We're ready next year.
you better save some for the championship game because you sure lit it up in the semifinal game. You played great. You played great.
Coach, Gregg, he likes county tournament. 3 years ago in the junior high finals, when we were struggling late, he had 2 threes to kind of get us over the hump. I'll never forget that. Wonderful young man here.
Well, you did a great job. You're a great kid, and you're one win away from winning a championship.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, give that thing off to Collin. We'll see what Collin's got to say. Collin, I thought you played really good early. They kind of clamped down on you. You had 6 points at halftime, but you had 14 points second half. And what you were able to do, you was able to do what you do best, dribble drive and take it to the hole.
Yes, sir.
And they had a hard time guarding you. It's got to feel good. Last year, you were really close and probably felt like you should have been in the finals.
Yes, sir.
This year, you've made it to the finals, and it has to feel good.
It does. It feels amazing.
Well, talk about this team. Are y'all gelling?
We have been playing better lately than we ever have. And we got eight juniors, 2 seniors, and all of us like each other. We get along really well inside the game, outside the game, locker room, school, everything. So it really helps to get along with your players, especially when you're on the court together.
Well, you can have all the talent in the world and you can have all the coaching in the world, but if you don't have chemistry, you won't never win.
Yes, sir.
And I think the thing that is impressive about you, that I think you're doing better than you were when I watched you earlier, you're playing better defense.
Yes, sir. We just knew that as a team we had to play better defense to win these types of games, because the games that we lose are usually because of strictly one-on-one defense and help defense. But, I mean, they had some shooters. Number 5 hit a lot, So we had to – we couldn't help.
Tough.
Oh, yeah.
Noah Harris is a player.
He is. He's
arguably
one of the best. He's definitely one of the best players in the county by far. It's hard to guard him.
He had 25 points.
Yeah, we came back the second half saying we had to guard him before we guarded anybody else. He was killing us. How much he had the first half?
He did. He had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 the first half. He didn't have any in the third. That was crucial. That's where y'all kind of shifted the momentum. But a huge win for you guys.
Yes, sir.
And you're 1 win away from winning the county championship.
Super excited.
You're the number 1 seed, and you played like it tonight. So congratulations on the big win. Wish you good luck, and whoever you play, you'll either play Southeastern or you'll play Locustfork.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck to you, buddy. Fine player there. He's been good his whole life.
Coach. Gregg, I keep calling you Coach.
Well, I coach too. That's fine.
I tell you, Collin is something. They couldn't contain him. I mean, he was just impossible to keep from going to the rim. And you got that going. You get Nathan knocking down all these shots. It's tough.
Well, I can tell you right now, if Nathan had the best game I've seen him play. He said that's the most points he's ever scored, 30. I thought he was just fantastic, especially in the first half.
Yeah, he's a really good scorer. He didn't get to play against these guys the first time, and he was really excited because it was something that he missed, and we've got another game next week that he's excited about too. But he's probably our flat-out best offensive shooter.
Yeah.
And then
I thought that when I watched you play against Mortimer Jordan. And he didn't have a great game that game.
No.
But
actually,
I could tell he was your 3-point.
He's the guy we got to get going behind the arc. And then, when he does that and people go to man, we don't play really anybody that just when they go man and we're shooting the ball well that can stay in front of Collin. And so when they went man, we thought we had a little bit of an advantage.
I did too. I didn't think they could play you man. I will say this: if you'd have told me going into this game that Austin Blakely would not have scored, I thought you would have lost the ball game.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I might have been right there with you.
But I won't tell you who I thought really played. I know Morgan had a game of his life. I mean, you don't have 30 points every night. But I thought Silas Miller, he had 12. You had Carson Rickles, he had 12. You had Corbin Register, he had 10. And then you had one with 20. You had 5 people in double figures. If you have 5 people in double figures, you're going to have a hard time beating whoever plays.
Yeah, I actually looked at your book. I didn't even get a chance to look at mine. She was signing everybody out, so I looked at your book, and I was like, wow. And Corbin had some big layups.
Well, he had huge offensive rebounds.
That's what I was about to say, a couple of huge offensive rebounds. He played really well. Silas got to the rack well, especially in the second half, got some people some shots. And they just, they were unselfish with the basketball. They tried to find Nathan, tried to get him shots because obviously he's our shooter, he's our scorer, that we felt like if he could get the basketball, we were going to be in good shape. So,
well, I thought too. You have to play some tough teams. You playing Mortimer Jordan the other night. Well, they're as good as anybody that anybody here's played, and you had to go against them. That probably helps prepare you because they're very gifted. Then you play people like Jasper, and you got to win against them the other night, and you play some other Gardendale, all these big schools, and that prepares you for the county tournament. I really believe. But to me, the difference in what you were doing early and what you're doing now, I think you're playing better defense.
We are, and we're a transition team.
Got to be.
So if you watched us the first half, and it's a 2-point game at the half, and it's 35-33 or 37-35, whatever it was. We were playing a half-court defense, and we said, you know what? Let's go back to us. Let's play it full court, and let's let that get us out into our offense. And it did. It gave them some trouble, especially because it makes Noah get the ball out of his hands. He's a dadgum good athlete, y'all.
He is as good as anybody. Noah Harris is as good as any kid in this county. He could play on anybody's team.
You got him getting downhill. Thank you. Good game.
And Rickles did play a good game.
He played great, man. I'm telling you, we've had games this year. He's had 25, 27 points.
Yeah.
Where he gets that motor going. He gets steals. He gets deflections. He's a great rebounder. He's a good defender. We really felt like across the board, if they had to play us, man, we had guys that could outplay.
Well, you did a great job tonight. It'd be interesting to see who you end up playing. It'd either be Southeastern or it'd be Locust Fork. You only played, I guess you played them both once. And they were, I don't know, the Locust Fork game was an 8-10 point game?
Yeah, it was 8 or 10. And then Southeastern, we hit a shot with 9 seconds. It was tied. We hit a shot with 9 seconds to go up 3. And their guy missed one. He let it go with about 1.5, and it went off the iron and just fell short. It was a great game.
And
it's going to be phenomenal, whichever team it is.
They played Locust Fork 3 times. I think they beat them by 7, 6, and a buzzer beater.
Yeah, I saw all 3 of those were very tight games. So it'll be. I told my guys to be here tomorrow night, see 2 teams play, so we can scout a little bit.
Well, I hope I hated it. Well, I'm sure you're glad it ended up being a little extra. I was hoping it was going to be real tight all the way to the end.
Stop that, man.
Hey, that was as fun a game to broadcast for 3 quarters as you could want.
Yeah, I bet it was.
It was fun, but you're doing a good job. You're always there. Wildcats are always. You've won how many times? How long have you been coaching?
This is my 8th year. This year right here.
So you've won. You've coached there 8 years. How many times you won it?
We've won it 3 out of the 7 before this year. We're hoping to make it 4 out of 8.
So you've won, but you played for it how many times? Have you ever lost in the final?
We lost to Cleveland.
That's right, that one time. At Southeastern. I know that was.
About that one.
We don't want to talk. So you've been in the finals 4 of the 7. Well, now it'd be 5. 5 of the 8 years you've coached. That's pretty impressive. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and say this. You should be. You're the biggest school in this county. And you've got some great athletes. You don't want to lose this bunch of those juniors. I don't know who all's coming up, but you're losing probably the best class you've ever had next year.
There's a real good possibility of that. That's just it. I got some guys on the bench that aren't getting to play a whole lot right now.
They could play for a lot of other people.
It's going to be playing next year, too.
Yep.
I mean, that's the truth. And the big part is they missed a lot. I've had guys that just they find their ways in and they do things, and we give them a shot like I mean, Casey Marlin and Jason Witt early in the game play great defense. They go
Ooh,
in,
did they?
offensive. Jason got his hands on about 4 or 5 basketballs. I don't know how many times y'all called his name, but I bet it was that many.
Oh, yeah, I was impressed with the way he played. Jason Witt played awfully well. I mean, I don't think you got anybody that comes off the bench that couldn't play. I mean, they all can play. You're deep, you're quick. You got the big guy. Didn't have to have him tonight. I really thought that they dropped the ball by not really trying to pound it inside once he went out, because they had Beard, Driggers, and Harris, who plays big, but they kind of shot a lot from outside. I thought they could have really exposed you a little bit maybe on the inside. If it's Southeastern you play, you better be ready to defend the inside, because they're huge. That 3 6'5" kids.
You're right.
But I look for tomorrow night. It's hard to beat a team 4 times. I'll be shocked if Locust Fork don't really play them. That's a real close rivalry, so that's going to be tight. But either one of them, I think it'll be a good ball game. But I'm telling you, if Gooch has 30, Morgan has 30, it's going to be hard for anybody to beat you with all the rest of those cats you got.
We're excited. We're ready. We were hoping to come here ready tonight.
Well, you were ready. And you know what? They really hit you in the mouth to begin with.
They did. They
but
came
you
out.
Responded.
We told them that. We told them, hey, in front of their home crowd, they're going to be energized. They're going to be prideful. You better be ready to take some shots, and you better really just play basketball after that.
Well,
they're
Coach,
a good team.
You're doing a great job. You got some great kids. Congratulations on a huge win. Playing for the county championship for the 5th time as a head coach, and he's only coached 8 years, so that's pretty impressive. Coach, you got anything?
Well, I just thought his players played so hard.
There's no doubt about that.
I mean, they took a shot to the jaw early. Didn't phase them too much. And then you got Nathan Morgan where he needed to be. Got him where he had his feet set. But that's dangerous. You're asking for a 3 about every time when Nathan Morgan gets that ball and somebody's not there closing out and contesting on him. And then I think he had great play from 3 guys, Silas Miller, Corbin Register, and Carson Rickles.
Absolutely.
That maybe didn't get noticed as much.
Let me give y'all a stat. The 4th quarter, how many points do you think you scored? 33.
Yeah.
33 points in the 4th quarter. They scored 26.
Y'all had a
That's
surge.
a half.
That's a
They only had 30. They only had 33 and a half.
It was 35-33. It's a half. That's a half. Good gracious. I'm going to talk to us about our defense. Good Lord.
Oh,
That first 4 minutes of the 4th quarter, I mean, y'all.
that's where you won the game.
Yeah, it was a tsunami hitting up here on the mountain.
I think that's what we said. They have been a tsunami.
we thought if we could be in the position to play 22, our little press late, that we thought we could wear them down. We just didn't know if their guards would be able to because they've got good guards, y'all, but they have to play a lot of minutes.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of stuff.
They're a good basketball team.
Oh, I agree, man. I agree. We talked a whole lot about this team. So they won it last year. We knew they were going to give a fight, and we were just hoping to come here ready.
Well,
and we did.
you were ready, and you just done a great job. Now you got a long way to go. Get home, get you some rest,
Absolutely.
and it's a big advantage to have a day off.
Oh yeah.
So whoever plays tomorrow, it'll be a knockdown drag out.
I hope it's 3 overtimes.
Well, we'd enjoy that.
I hope it goes to triple OT.
Congratulations, Coach. Big win for the Hayden Wildcats.
All right, thanks,
84-73. A big-time
job.
game and a big-time win. That's going to do it for us. Coach, say good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. I'm wore out.